Hi, Pam here. Welcome, crafters. I finished a little journal. This is a design team project with Ellsiebels Bookshelf, and I will put the link in the description. And this will be in my Etsy tomorrow, pen to paper by Pam. And I'm also going to do a tutorial on this using her Digi kit, and it's a fairly easy journal. So I thought I would do a tutorial using her kit, and then once I've done that, I'll do a journal like this, but with just paper. So if you don't want to, or you don't have the Digi kit, I'll show you how to make it with like scrapbook paper or book pages. So this is the journal using the digital kits. I stitched around. It has this fluffy little bow fiber here. And then it has this stretchy, really pretty binding. It's one signature. It's really pretty. So you can just untie that or slip it off. And this measures about 8.5 by 5.5. So let's go into the book. It opens up, and I have one of my invisible pockets here, and then I have this vintage card. I have it in the sleeve. I should take that out so it doesn't glare, if I can get it out. Oh, it's really stuck in there. There it is. It says hearty greetings. Isn't that pretty? Uh-oh, my power's about out. And so that goes in here. Oops. Hello. There we go. And here's the first page. I added this little label here from the kit. All the papers are coffee dyed. This is, from the kit. Coffee dyed. More paper. Got nice crunchiness to it. It has this pretty lace, blue lace here. You can see that. And more coffee dyed paper for journaling. Here's another invisible pocket here. And then I have these two cards. It says seam binding and wonky stitching around it with coffee dyed paper on the back. And this has some different twine. Coffee dyed on the back. And you have writing. Then here, this is from a different kit. So, you could put whatever paper you wanted there. But that is, a lot of her kits match. You can mix and match them. This is from the kit. And then this is one of those little seed, I think from Walmart or Target. These little seed packets. And you wouldn't have to use this if you didn't have it. You can just use an envelope. And then I had that. You could use a regular stamp too. And then I have this just cut from the paper, Digi and coffee dyed paper. Oops, I just put it in backwards. I'm having a really good time. All right, there you go. Then you can see it through the window. And then this, I think this is a Tim Holtz, and then a butterfly that I had with a little button. And then that opens up. And like I said, this will be my Etsy Saturday. Today's Friday. It's got this pretty graph paper and these tulips. So pretty. And then there's some leftover grid paper for writing from the kit. And I shrunk this down, I believe, and sewed in a couple papers in there. Pretty. Such pretty paper, design paper. And then I added this from the kit, and this is just some graph paper I had, and I added this, I never can think what it is, kind of gauze material. And then this little paper clip. Line. And then this is a pocket I had, and this is like a lace Digi And then here's a little envelope from the kit. And then I just used some of the paper. I may have shrunk that down and then added coffee dyed paper. So pretty. That pocket, and I did some decorative stitching around here. And then this is fabric with some coffee dyed paper. So I'll show you how I made all this. And here's thicker paper from this, and I stenciled here. And then here I just took some ribbon, and just this ribbon, and put double eyelash trim, and sewed that, zigzagged that down the side. And then here's the middle of the signature. It's one signature, and you have this envelope from the paper. And here is a little element, and I used it as a tuck and added some fabric with wonky stitching. Very pretty. And then here I added this butterfly for a tuck, and this envelope I backed it with coffee dye paper. And then you have another vintage postcard. Isn't that pretty? Something Iowa. So that will go in here. That's the other side. And then here is another invisible pocket. And then I added this eyelash trim and did some stitching. So pretty. Love these colors here. Beautiful kit. Here I did some more stamping, kind of smeared it a little, and then I added this twine here, and this for a tuck. Added a little tab and some fun stitching. Backed it on coffee dyed paper. So that goes there. And here's a little flip tuck with more cards from the kit. And lined paper. Here I added a page so you could open it up. Just hinged it with some coffee dyed paper. And then here, I think this was Tim Holtz ephemera, that butterfly. And then I added these little tags. And here's a pocket. Added this, some fibers. And this was from the kit. And I added a stamp grid and then fabric here for this tag. Coffee dyed. This envelope is from another kit, and I'll put the link to the Digi kits that I used. Oops. Okay, what did I do here? Okay, this is a paper clip that I made using the elements from the kit, and it's put on, clipped on, and then you could put something in here. I don't have anything in there. Isn't that pretty? It's a different digital. And then this is from the kit with some eyelash trim, and I made that little pocket, and then you can clip it on here. Just that way I'll put it. Then I added buttons from the kit and this little lace, and added this and the butterfly for a little stopper here. And then you have this journal tag, this pretty little envelope. Isn't that beautiful? And then I added this paper that I backed on coffee dyed paper. I think I shrunk that down from the kit to make a little journal card. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So that just stops it. And then here is a top tuck. And I also added this here. As you can see, it holds it here too. And this is a little library card that I did stitching and added this little kind of rosette trim here, coffee dyed backing. more lined, more beautiful paper. I added this little fun trim here, fringe. It's like a little fringe. And then here I used the butterflies and I stitched down the center with this fluffy eyelash trim. And this tucks here. These are like little invisible tabs. And I made a little booklet and some notebook paper. It's about 4 pieces of paper that I stitched into that. So pretty. And then that goes like that, or like this. And then here's the back, and it has another invisible tuck here. And then I added a little tag with a little extra rosette that I had, and then I added that. So I think it's really pretty, and I thought it would be fun to do a tutorial. So if you're interested, tomorrow I'm going to start. I'll start with the supplies that you need and the Digi kit. So I hope you would join me in making this. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.